What's up, everybody? Yesterday I recorded a Travel and Talk Tuesday, but I didn't put it up, and I'm kind of glad that I didn't. Because if you don't know by now, if you don't know by now, Underground, WGN America, has finally decided to say that they are not going to renew Underground, which is not a shock to me, considering that they have already, Sinclair Pictures, the people who bought out WGN America, that they were not going to do scripted TV shows. So I don't know why they waited so long to tell Underground. I think that was a ploy against Underground as a franchise not being able to renew their status, because the people who bought WGN is supposed to be known to be like a real right-wing kind of company, and to not give a heads up to a black television show about their renewal until like June, or what the fuck is this? This is damn near June. It's kind of fucked up, you know, but okay. So I've been kind of hoping that they were going to stick with it. Actually, no, I wasn't. I kind of felt that they were going to leave WGN, but I was hoping that they would have been petitioning for a new network prior to them being notified of this. That's what I was hoping. And evidently they didn't. So yesterday, if you're on Twitter or Instagram, there is a campaign going around that John Legend put out that says, you know, he's the producer of the show, or one of the producers of the show, that says, hey, let us know what networks that you think you will want to watch Underground on. We are shopping for a new home. I personally put Hulu, because one, Hulu is already showing the previous seasons, so why not pick up the programming? It will be considered a Hulu original, you know. I also picked Netflix, but because the previous episodes are showing on Hulu, I don't think Netflix would want to buy into it. They would probably want to garner exclusive rights for the previous episodes for that. A lot of people picking Amazon Prime or Amazon TV. I'm like, what the fuck is that? No. I wouldn't even know that it was on there, even though I have a Prime account. I don't watch shit on Amazon Prime, so no. I also thought Starz, because Starz has very good programming that, you know. And I also picked AMC TV. And the reason why I picked AMC is because, one, AMC originally started out as American movie classics. They used to show old school shows that had to do with like war and history and things like that. So the subject matter itself fits their original programming, but as of November 2016, they wanted to completely revamp their whole look and add more scripted television shows. And if you look at the programming that's on AMC, Underground will just fall right in line. AMC is the TV show that's the TV network that shows The Walking Dead. Right now, The Walking Dead is like the highest paid scripted show, period, that's on TV right now. And to be in that company, man, that would be fucking awesome. So, but yeah, and if you look at the types of stories that AMC shows, Underground will play right in with that. Okay, so Oprah Network apparently has turned it down. I always said Oprah was not gonna, would not want to take Underground on, because one, Underground has already been in competition with Greenleaf. They was in the exact same time slot, and for me, I would watch Underground before I would switch over to Greenleaf. Greenleaf came on as a second thought to me, and I started watching them at the same time. And then in the way that they do their programming, I don't know why people always say like Oprah would be the perfect person for this. No, she wouldn't to me, but we're gonna get back to her in a second. The next thing, we suggested BET, but because it's Black Entertainment TV, that's the only reason why I would suggest it. But I haven't watched BET so long that I think there's any type of good content on the channel for real as a regular TV program, and maybe this will help them out. But they not, no. Being Mary Jane was like the best thing that they had, and they screwed that up. The contracts that they had with the producers and the writers, they screwed that up. So yeah, I don't know too much about. But BET said no already anyway. They already said no. Someone else also suggested Bounce TV and TV One. Okay, Underground, to run these 10 episodes, they have a $5 million budget. Okay, TV One and who's the other one? Bounce TV don't have the financial stability to carry that type of TV show. If you ever looked at their commercials, their advertisements, they don't poach a lot of advertisers with big dollars, because one, they are trying to gear a lot towards black viewers, and when black people got that type of money, they ain't checking for the old regular black folks. So putting advertising in that sector is not really beneficial for them financially. So I'm hoping Hulu or AMC picks it up. And like I said, I really wish that they would have had started campaigning for this when Sinclair Pictures bought out WGN. Because now, like, John Legend is tearing Sinclair Pictures up on Twitter. Misha Green is like, okay, yes, we still in this fight. She gonna change. We gonna do this. The actors, Janae Smollett, she's like, hey, we can look for a new home. Stick with us. We love our fans. Aldous Hodge and who else was it? And the other writer, Joe Pokansky, is pretty much like, hey, it's over. Farewell. That's how they are. And I'm like, damn, really? We out here fighting for y'all. Why y'all not fighting for y'all? You know what I'm saying? This is your fucking job. And I guess shit, I don't know. If my company was going under, I always thought that they felt like that was like a family for them. But maybe not. Maybe they just considered it just a job. And so Aldous Hodge is the one who plays Noah. But if you look at his Instagram and his Twitters and everything, he posted something about the fact that they just got an Emmy nod. So they got an Emmy nod, but now the show is about to be canceled, or the show is looking. It's been canceled by WGN America, but they're still looking for a new home. So hopefully, like I say, hopefully they can find a new home. I do not expect them to find a new home in this upcoming fall season. I would love for them to. But they pretty much announced a lot of their programming on a lot of these TV networks already, their lineups. It would be interesting to see if they do come out with a fall lining. Hulu is probably the only one who could do it without bumping another program. You see what I'm saying? Because once they start streaming it, they stream it. That's pretty much it. Now, whether or not they will be able to go past 10 episodes is another thing too. Like if you looked at Hulu with The Handmaid's Tale and Harlots, they limited them to like 8 to 10 episodes. A lot of their original program is limited to 8 to 10 episodes. So maybe it fits the bill, but we were really hoping for Underground to extend past those 10 episodes. So, like I said, people are like really like, Oprah, you need to do this. Oprah, you need to do that. Let me tell y'all love y'all some damn Oprah. And I got a lot of respect for her as far as a lot of the achievements that she's made. But she is just a woman with her own flaws as well. And if you was keeping up on that situation with Monique and her blasting Oprah, Tyler Perry, and Lee Daniels, you may not agree with how Monique did it. You may not like the fact that she's still talking about it. But just the things that I have like paid attention to when it comes to TV shows and movies, I believe her. I do. because everybody is still about that mighty dollar. Oprah got money falling out the ass, but when it gets down to it, it's just still about making that coin. And why am I saying that coin? Oh my God, I've been watching too many reality TV shows. She's still about making money. So Oprah is not going to jeopardize her pockets to help out too many other people. If it's not benefiting Oprah in some kind of way, I don't see Oprah doing it. I don't see her helping. I just don't. Like, if I'm wrong, please name me a time other than on her talk show where she would give out free gifts to people in the audience. Somebody give me some examples that I may have been missing, that she's done something that has not specifically had a direct benefit to her or her network or her franchise. I mean, think about it. She got Oprah Magazine, Oprah Network, Harper Productions. Do you know of any spin-off affiliations that she's done? Or the same thing I be saying about like Jada Pinkett and Will Smith. You're supposed to have all these production companies and all this, that, and the third, but what exactly are you doing for Black Hollywood that's beneficial to Black Hollywood as a whole and not just Oprah? But yeah, the whole Monique thing, yeah, and the reason why Monique went in, like I said, on Tyler Perry, Lee Daniels, and Oprah, because all three of them were affiliated with the movie Precious, so they all were tagged in on that. But yeah, so yeah, I'm if you are on Twitter or if you're on Instagram, they have a hashtag, Save Underground, hashtag Renew Underground, it's hashtag Underground. Hashtag that and like contact or tweet these networks that you think could carry that show so that Underground will not go away. I think it's a very important show. It's a positive show for us as a people to have. Just having some motherfucker came onto one of the doggone Facebook things and was talking about how the fact that he glad the fucking show was canceled. He's so sick of the fucking slave narrative and he's sick of watching slave movies. First of all, bitch, it's not a slave movie. Let's get that straight. Let's get that straight first. It's not a fucking slave movie. But two, the reason why this motherfucker is so against watching slave stuff, because boy, he don't believe in slavery as a narrative. He think the whole slave narrative is a faux pas, that it's not real, it's fake, it's, that's what he believes. And he think that it's the whole narrative is just used to oppress us even more as a people. He wants there to be more stories told about kings and queens. Okay, so let me get to that for a second. Change lanes, because the motherfucker's a big ass tree out here on the road. Okay, as far as American history, yes, there were blacks in America before Columbus brought his bitch ass over here and stole the country. Okay, so that is true. But for as a majority, our history in America is so contingent upon the Africans that were stolen and brought here. There's not a lot of history information out there about the blacks that were here in America before Columbus came. So it's not that we are not forgetting our story, that it's a story, it's a lost story. But he wants to talk about when we were kings and queens. Bitches, we were never fucking kings and queens in America that I'm aware of. He's specifically referring back to being kings and queens in Africa. Okay, that's African history. That's part of our history, but it's not American history, which is what people are failing to understand. And the whole argument gets on my motherfucking nerves. Y'all so fucking ignorant and stupid with this shit. And I'm so sick of people trying to erase our fucking history. He seems like he's more whitewashed than anything to try to say that it didn't exist. So we just magically appeared up in this bitch. And what we just picked up at the civil rights movement when they was whooping our ass with water hoses and lynching, that's when it all picked up. Slavery just didn't fucking happen. We just, all of a sudden, we were here in America already, and them motherfuckers just start whooping and beating our ass. You know, us fine kings and queens and shit. We were so weak as fucking kings and queens that we just were allowed to be overthrown that easily, is what he's trying to tell me. And I understand there were kings and queens of Africa that our ancestors were. At the same fucking time, motherfucker, there were some peasants too. Everybody wasn't a king and queen. If every motherfucking body was a king and a queen, who the fuck was they ruling? Use your goddamn brains. That shit irritates the fuck out of me. Okay, I'm almost at work, and I'm about to get on a whole motherfucking rant about some shit that I wasn't even planning on talking about, but I can't stand that fucking ignorance. And this motherfucker will rather watch reality TV. He said, that's because that's motherfucking real right now. That's what's going on. That shit's scripted too. At least this is educating us, giving us some sense of hope. We know that we were enchained and enslaved for hundreds of years. I'm finna say 1,000, hundreds of years. But trust and believe, motherfucker, we still there now. That's because we ain't walking around with the noose on our neck and the shackles on our ankles right now does not mean that we are no longer still slaves. We are still fucking slaves to this goddamn system. Trust and believe that shit. Anyway, I'm finna get off here. I just want to post that up so y'all could know there is a campaign to save Underground and get them on a new network. And we hope that you as viewers can help bring that to light. That can help spread the word. Because even though we were like retweeting and tweeting and shit yesterday, I think John Legend's tweet, he has like over 1 million followers. Only like maybe 800 people retweeted the tweet. So it never even trended yesterday. And shit, that's pretty much the whole damn thing these days. If you ain't trending, you ain't talking about nothing. You know what was fucking trending? The way that fucking 45 said the word coffee. Who gives a fuck? I certainly don't. Fuck that. Let's talk about some shit that's important to black people. Give a fuck about how he said coffee. This is a after thought, because like I said, this is supposed to be in Travel and Talk Tuesday yesterday, and I didn't even put up the video, and I'm kind of glad I didn't. I don't know, maybe I'll still put it up too, and you just get both of them today. So we just gonna talk about it today. This week, fuck it, we gonna talk about it Wednesday. Fuck, I'll be naming some shit. Alright, y'all. Peace.